Today's topic is snow in Syracuse. I live in Syracuse, upstate New York, and one of my cousins live in Maryland, and we both keep in touch with each other all the time. So just the other day, the beginning of January 2025, I just called him and we are having a chat. And during our conversation, my cousin asked me, "Hey, how's the weather in Syracuse?" I told him it's snowing right now. And I also told him, since you asked me about the snow in Syracuse, let me tell you the story about the snow. He said, "Okay, go ahead and tell me the story. I'm listening." So here the story goes like this. When I landed in Syracuse back in 1973, at that time there was a snow that was measured in inches, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. And they said they're going to fall that much and they're going to plow it out and the road will be cleared and all that. That's okay with me. Then about 10, 12 years passed by. And then in the winter time, like in January, the meteorologist, which is a tongue twisted name, is actually I call him weatherman. He came on TV and gave a forecast. He said there are going to be about 12 inches of snow today. And we said, all right. So then another 10, 15 years passed by, and this weatherman came on TV and giving a forecast of the weather. He said there'll be about 2 to 3 feet of snow. He switched from inches to feet. He said, all right. Then another 10, 15 years passed by, and this weatherman came on the TV again, giving the snow forecast, and he said, oh, there'll be 2.5 yards to 3 yards of snow will fall in Syracuse City. Now they switched from feet to yards. Okay. And then another 10 years passed by, and this weatherman came up again on the TV and said, oh, the snow will be now in furlongs. I said, wait a minute, what a furlong is? I don't know, I never heard of that. But then I just have pressure on my mind and try to think of what the furlong is. That it took me back in my middle school days. Then I remember that one of my math teacher was teaching us the units of measurement, like inches, feet, yards, and furlong, and then miles. And he explained it to me. Then I just recall my memory. He said 1 furlong equals 220 yards. And also 8 furlong makes a mile. So this weatherman switched from yards to furlong. Wow, I said, this is not a place for me to live. But anyway, I've been living here for more than a century. Then another 10 years passed by, and weatherman came up again to give the weather report. And he said, now the snowfall in Syracuse will be in half a mile today. I thought, wow, that's not good, half a mile. So he switched from furlong to miles. So I said, why is there so much snow falling on in Syracuse? He said, because of global warming. I said, global warming? Warming is just the opposite of snow. It should be a global freezing. He said, no, there's the blame on global warming. All right. And then 6 months passed by, and then we are in the month of July, the summer months. And this weatherman came up on the TV and said, there'll be temperature will be 99 degrees. I thought, wow, that's too hot. Why 99 degrees? Why so hot? I asked somebody, and he said, oh, because of the global warming. I said, what do you mean global warming? 6 months ago it was falling in the snow, and people blamed it on the global warming, and when it's warm weather, there's still a global warming. I said, yeah. I said, why is that? He said, because it's Al Gore, he created this kind of terminology, global warming, and we have to follow him. So no matter what condition or weather-wise, but we have to blame to global warming. I said, okay, that's good. So all that this story, my cousin was listening to the other end, and at the end of the story, he said, "Oh, you are very funny." Okay, that's it.